Imagine waking up each day with an unshakable sense of energy, fully aware of what needs to be done to craft the life you desire. No more wandering aimlessly or making excuses, only clarity, confidence, and tangible results. The reality is success isn't by chance, nor is it about luck. It follows a proven formula, and that formula is rooted in the habits you develop each day. You don't rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your daily actions. If you aspire to live an extraordinary life, mastering the basics is a must. These are the core elements that shape your mindset, relationships, finances, and the future ahead. Today, we're breaking down the 10 essential actions you must incorporate into your routine each day to achieve transformative results. These aren't just suggestions, they're the pillars that support an unstoppable life. Master them and you gain control over your destiny, beginning with one key component, your attitude. Your mindset serves as the bedrock of everything you do. It is the filter through which you interpret the world, determining whether you perceive opportunities or hurdles. Every day you face a choice. Will you let external circumstances dictate your reactions? Or will you take command of your emotions and perceptions? The world's most successful individuals aren't those who avoid setbacks. They're the ones who refuse to let setbacks define them. They rise, adjust, and move forward with unwavering confidence. Challenges are inevitable, but your attitude will decide whether you view them as obstacles to overcome or reasons to quit. While you cannot always control what happens, you always have power over your response. Life will challenge you, people will doubt you, and circumstances will test you, but by cultivating the habit of meeting every situation with a resilient, positive attitude, you'll discover that each obstacle holds the seed of an opportunity. Some people ask, why me, when faced with difficulties, while others ask, what can I learn from this? The difference lies in choosing to look past the problem and focusing on the possibilities. It's about rewiring your brain to realize that struggles aren't meant to break you, they're meant to build you. Think about history's greatest achievers, innovators, athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. All of them encountered moments when giving up was an option. They faced setbacks, failures, and doubt, yet they persisted because they trained their minds to see failure as part of the growth process, not as a stopping point. Attitude is not about pretending everything is flawless, but about maintaining mental toughness to push forward even when things aren't going well. Your energy, your presence, and your ability to inspire, it all begins with your attitude. People are naturally drawn to those who lift them up, those who radiate confidence and a sense of certainty. When you walk into a room filled with doubt, negativity, or frustration, that energy spreads. But when you enter with a belief that everything will work out, people will follow your lead. Your attitude impacts everyone around you. Your family, colleagues, and team all absorb your energy. This is why mastering your attitude is essential. So how do you cultivate an unshakable attitude? First, you need to take control of your thoughts. What you focus on grows. If your mind fixates on problems, your brain will look for more of the same. But by training yourself to focus on the positive, on what's possible, and on what's within your control, you begin to shift your perspective. A powerful habit to start each day is to set an intention. Before you even get out of bed, decide what kind of energy you want to bring to the day. Will you allow negativity to alter your mood, or will you step forward with strength and optimism? Finally, take full responsibility for your action. A strong attitude emerges from the understanding that you control your life, not the people around you, the economy, or your past experiences. The moment you stop blaming external factors and take full ownership of your results, everything changes. No more excuses, no more waiting for the right moment. Instead, you make a relentless commitment to make the most of every situation. In the end, those who succeed aren't those who had it easy. They are the ones who decided to take charge no matter the circumstances. Number 2 is communication. The power of connection. Communication is the bridge between you and the world. It's not just about speaking, it's about connecting. The success of your relationships, business, influence, and overall success depends on how effectively you communicate. Think about the most inspiring leaders, the most engaging speakers, and the most persuasive people. They all share one trait. They've mastered communication. Many people think communication is about speaking, but it starts with listening. True communication is about understanding before responding. When you actively listen, give people your full attention, and genuinely seek to understand their perspective, you build stronger bonds. People don't just want to be heard, they want to be understood. If you can master this, you create deeper connections in every area of your life. Next comes clarity. How often do we assume people understand us when they don't? Miscommunication creates conflict, weakens teams, and erodes trust. By learning to express yourself clearly and confidently, you eliminate confusion and motivate others to act. Whether you're leading a business, negotiating, or strengthening personal relationships, clarity is a powerful tool. It empowers you to influence and persuade others. Influence is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Whether you're selling a product, pitching an idea, or inspiring a team, the ability to move people to action is crucial. But persuasion is not manipulation. It's about understanding the needs of others and showing them how you can help. Great communicators don't force, they guide. They tap into emotions, paint a vision, and empower others to take action. To improve your communication, study great communicators. Watch their speeches, analyze their tone, and see how they connect with others. Another important step is practice. If you want to be a powerful communicator, you must put yourself in situations where you communicate often. Speak up in meetings, engage in conversations, and challenge yourself to express ideas more clearly. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Master your communication, and you'll not only transform your relationships, but also elevate your influence, impact, and success. Self-discipline, the bridge between goals and results. Self-discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's not about motivation, because motivation is fleeting. Some days you'll feel like taking action and other days you won't. But discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about training yourself to follow through on your commitments no matter what. People who achieve greatness don't rely on how they feel in the moment. They depend on the habits and systems they've built through discipline. Every day you face choices. Do you hit the snooze button or get up and start your day strong? Do you stick to your workout plan or make excuses? Do you focus on tasks that move you forward or do you get distracted? These small choices might seem insignificant, but they accumulate over time. Every decision either reinforces or weakens your self-discipline. Discipline isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your future. When you master self-discipline in your health, you gain energy. In your finances, you create security. In your work, you create opportunities. Discipline is the key to achieving every goal because it turns intentions into actions. To set yourself up for success, create systems that make discipline automatic. If you want to eat healthier, don't rely on willpower. Change your environment by stocking your kitchen with healthy foods. If you want to be more productive, schedule important tasks at the start of the day, before distractions can take over. Another strategy is the 5-second rule. When you know you need to do something, count down from 5 and take immediate action before your mind talks you out of it. Action kills hesitation, and the more you practice this, the stronger your discipline becomes. Discipline also involves delaying gratification. The difference between successful people and those who never reach their potential is the ability to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term rewards. The most successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders didn't get where they are by taking the easy path. They put in the work when no one was watching, resisted distractions, and stayed focused on their mission. The more you practice self-discipline, the easier it becomes. What was once hard will eventually become second nature. As you see the results, you'll start to crave discipline, knowing that it strengthens your confidence and control over your destiny. Mindset, overcoming limiting beliefs. Mindset is the foundation of success, shaping how we interpret challenges, handle setbacks, and how far we're willing to push ourselves. Every action originates in the mind, and the thoughts we entertain shape our reality. When we believe we are capable, we find solutions. When we think we are stuck, we don't even try. The biggest obstacle many face is not their circumstances, but how they think about them. There are 2 types of mindsets, fixed and growth. A fixed mindset says, this is just how I am, I'm not good at this, and I can't change. A growth mindset, on the other hand, says, I can learn, I can improve, I can figure this out. The difference between the two is the difference between staying stuck and breaking through to the next level. Every successful person has trained themselves to develop a growth mindset. They view failure as feedback and obstacles as opportunities to grow stronger. The language you use matters. Pay attention to how you speak about yourself and your circumstances. If you constantly say, I'm overwhelmed, or I can't do this, your brain will work to prove those thoughts true. But if you say, I'm resourceful, I'm growing, or I'm unstoppable, your brain will push you towards making those realities true. Language is powerful, and how you speak to yourself influences your actions. Additionally, successful people train their minds to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Most people get stuck focusing on what's wrong, what's missing, or what's out of their control. But successful individuals focus on possibilities, opportunities, and actions they can take. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what's the next best move? Instead of, why is this happening to me? This shift in focus makes all the difference. A strong mindset also requires resilience. Life will knock you down, and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience means getting back up each time, refusing to let temporary failures define you, and maintaining the belief that you will figure things out. Resilient people don't wait for things to get easier. They grow stronger. They take ownership of their success no matter the external circumstances. Remember, your mindset is a daily practice. It's not something you develop once and forget about. Like a muscle, it needs to be strengthened every day. You do this by feeding your mind with empowering thoughts, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and constantly challenging yourself to grow. The stronger your mindset becomes, the more unstoppable you'll be. Time management. Mastering your 24 hours. Time is the most valuable resource you have, and how you manage it determines the quality of your life. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, but the difference between those who succeed and those who struggle lies in how they use those hours. You either control your time or it controls you. The key to effective time management is realizing that being busy is not the same as being productive. Many people fill their days with tasks, but few focus on the activities that truly move them forward. Time management is about prioritizing the right things, eliminating distractions, and ensuring that every minute you invest is working for you, not against you. The first step to mastering time is understanding what matters most. If you lack clarity about your top priorities, you'll waste time on things that don't help you reach your goals. Every morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish today? Starting with intention prevents you from getting lost in distractions and reactive tasks. Planning your day ahead of time puts you in control and ensures you focus on what truly matters. Procrastination is another enemy of effective time management. Many people delay tasks because they seem overwhelming or uncomfortable, but waiting only makes them harder. The key is to break large tasks into smaller, manageable steps and take immediate action. One technique for overcoming procrastination is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If the task is larger, commit to working on it for just 5 minutes. Often just starting removes resistance and builds momentum. Time management also involves learning to say no. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something that truly matters. Successful people aren't afraid to turn down requests that don't align with their priorities. Protecting your schedule and focusing on high-value activities is essential for success. Equally important is energy management. If you're exhausted, burned out, or mentally drained, it doesn't matter how well you manage your time, you won't perform at your best. Prioritizing health, sleep, exercise, and breaks will help you perform more effectively. The goal isn't to do more, but to do better. High performance comes from working at peak energy levels, not just grinding through hours. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect. What did you accomplish? What could you have done better? Planning your next day the night before eliminates wasted time and sets you up for success. Small adjustments in how you manage time lead to significant improvements in productivity and overall success. Knowledge, the power of continuous learning. Your mind is your greatest asset, and the more you feed it, the more valuable you become. The world is constantly evolving, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. The most successful people dedicate time every day to expanding their knowledge because they understand that growth never stops. Whether it's reading, listening to audiobooks, studying new skills, or surrounding yourself with people who challenge you, continuous learning is key to staying ahead. Knowledge isn't just about consuming information, it's about applying it. Many people read books, attend seminars, and gather ideas, but few take action on what they learn. Knowledge without execution is useless. The key is to take what you learn and implement it immediately. Ask yourself, how can I apply this today? What action can I take to put this into practice? The more you apply what you learn, the faster you grow. One of the fastest ways to accelerate your learning is to seek out mentors and role models. Success leaves clues, and if you study those who have already achieved what you want, you can shorten your learning curve. A good mentor can save you years of trial and error by giving you a roadmap. Surrounding yourself with the right people is another powerful way to expand your knowledge. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with people who challenge, inspire, and push you to think bigger, your knowledge and mindset will expand naturally. Seek out conversations that stimulate your thinking, challenge your beliefs, and force you to grow. Developing the habit of curiosity is essential for lifelong learning. Intelligent and successful people never assume they know everything. They ask questions, explore new ideas, and challenge their own perspectives. When you approach life with curiosity, every experience becomes an opportunity to learn. Instead of seeing problems as roadblocks, you see them as lessons. And instead of fearing the unknown, you embrace it as a chance to grow. Writing down what you learn helps you retain and internalize knowledge. Keeping a journal where you reflect on insights and key takeaways reinforces new information. The process of writing forces you to think deeply and organize your thoughts, making the knowledge more accessible when you need it. To truly master knowledge, teach it. Sharing what you've learned deepens your understanding and solidifies the information in your mind. Teaching forces you to break down complex ideas into simple concepts, which improves your ability to recall and apply what you know. Investing in your knowledge is one of the highest return activities you can engage in. Unlike material possessions, knowledge compounds over time, opening doors and creating opportunities that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more valuable you become in every area of your life. Finances. Building wealth and financial freedom money is a tool, and how you manage it determines whether it works for you or against you. Financial success isn't about how much you make. It's about how well you manage what you have. Many people earn a good income but still struggle because they lack control over their spending. The first step to financial mastery is awareness, knowing exactly where your money goes each month. A budget isn't a restriction, it's a plan for financial freedom. When you tell your money where to go, you gain control over your future. Saving isn't about how much you have left over, it's about making saving a priority. Pay yourself first. Set aside a percentage for savings and investments before spending on anything else. Even small amounts add up over time, and the habit of saving is more important than the amount you save. Debt can be a major roadblock to financial growth. Not all debt is bad, but consumer debt, like high-interest credit cards, can trap you in a cycle of stress. The key is to eliminate bad debt quickly while leveraging good debt, such as investments or business loans, to generate returns. Prioritizing debt repayment through strategies like the snowball or avalanche method can accelerate your financial progress. Investing is essential for building long-term wealth. Saving money is important, but inflation erodes its value over time. Smart investing allows your money to grow and work for you. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or business ventures, the goal is to put your money into assets that appreciate. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound. Financial literacy is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Many people struggle financially, not because they don't make enough, but because they lack financial education. Reading books, listening to experts, and learning about personal finance empowers you to make smarter decisions. When you understand how money works, you take control of your financial future instead of being controlled by it. Your financial habits determine your financial future. Small, consistent actions like saving, budgeting, and investing compound over time to create financial independence. The goal isn't just to make money, it's to create a life where money is no longer a source of stress, but a tool for opportunity and freedom. Personal development, becoming your best self growth, is a lifelong process, and the moment you stop improving, you start declining. Personal development is about becoming the best version of yourself by constantly expanding your skills, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. It's not just about professional success, it's about improving every area of your life, from relationships to health to mindset. The key to personal development is intentionality, actively seeking growth rather than waiting for it to happen. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. The more you understand your strengths, weaknesses, habits, and triggers, the better you can shape your life in a way that aligns with your goals. Expanding your skill set is essential for continuous improvement. The world is constantly evolving, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Whether it's improving communication, leadership, problem solving, or creativity, every new skill you develop increases your value. Learning doesn't stop after formal education. It's a lifelong commitment to growing in knowledge and capability. Emotional intelligence plays a huge role in both personal and professional success. Being able to manage emotions, navigate relationships, and handle stress effectively sets you apart. Self-control, empathy, and adaptability allow you to make better decisions and build stronger connections. Personal development isn't just about what you know, it's about how you apply that knowledge in real-world situations. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Taking on challenges, facing fears, and embracing failure as a learning opportunity are essential parts of personal development. Surrounding yourself with the right influences accelerates growth. The people you spend time with shape your mindset and habits. Seeking out mentors, engaging in meaningful conversations, and being part of a growth-oriented community creates an environment that supports your development. Purpose, finding meaning in your journey. Having a clear sense of purpose gives direction to everything you do. Without it, life can feel aimless. Purpose is what fuels motivation, resilience, and passion. It's the deeper reason behind your actions. People with a strong sense of purpose don't need external motivation because their internal drive pushes them forward. Finding your purpose starts with self-reflection. Ask yourself what truly matters to you, what impact you want to make, and what brings you the most fulfillment. Purpose isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you create. Many people wait for clarity to come, but purpose is discovered through action. Living with purpose requires aligning your daily actions with your long-term vision. Goals driven by purpose make challenges feel like stepping stones instead of obstacles. Your purpose helps you push through setbacks with resilience and determination. It's not just about personal success, it's about contributing to something bigger than yourself. The impact you make adds depth and meaning to your journey. Surrounding yourself with purpose-driven individuals reinforces your own sense of direction. Being around people who are passionate, driven, and mission-oriented inspires you to stay committed to your own path. Purpose evolves over time, and staying open to new possibilities ensures that you stay connected to what truly matters. Gratitude, the secret to true abundance. Gratitude is one of the most powerful mindsets you can cultivate. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present, creating a sense of abundance instead of lack. True happiness doesn't come from achieving more. It starts with appreciating what you already have. Recognizing and acknowledging the good in your life transforms the way you experience everything. Gratitude rewires your brain. When you make a habit of focusing on what you're grateful for, you train your mind to seek out the positive. This strengthens resilience, reduces stress, and increases overall well-being. People who practice gratitude regularly have lower levels of anxiety and depression because they condition their minds to find joy in the present moment. Expressing gratitude strengthens relationships. People want to feel appreciated, and when you acknowledge others, you create deeper connections. Gratitude isn't just about what you receive, it's about what you give. Showing appreciation to those around you creates an environment of positivity, trust, and respect. Living with gratitude means being present. It's easy to rush through life, always chasing the next thing, but gratitude brings attention to the now. It's about slowing down, appreciating the moment, and recognizing the value in what you already have. This simple act creates a deep sense of fulfillment. Final words and call to action. Your life is happening right now, not someday, not when things get easier, right now. Every single day you have a choice. Stay the same or level up. It all comes down to the habits you build, the mindset you cultivate, and the actions you take. Master these 10 areas, and you won't just change your life, you'll take control of it. Ask yourself, what will you improve today? What's the one thing you can do right now to take a step forward? It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Small wins every single day create massive results. This is your time. Your future begins now.